Good morning, you guys. It's me, Kianna, coming at you today, and I am coming at you, as you can see, with a makeup tutorial. I'm going to do several videos. One is going to be about the shelter I went to yesterday, as you all know, as far as Daddy and I giving out the toys and stuff like that. That video is coming. I also did a brow video, a hit and miss video, just showing you guys that even though our eyebrows may look perfect to y'all or right to y'all, I'm showing you that you are going to mess up sometimes. And I did a video so you can see that as right now it's right, but when I did that video, it wasn't right. And I uploaded it because I wanted people to understand that it's not always going to turn out perfectly, but you can work at it to get it to the level of perfection that you want. Right now I'm using a LA Colors Baked Eyeshadow Quad. The color is called Black Hole. It's a 4-color baked eyeshadow. You can get this from Dollar General for $2, you guys, or your local hair store for about $2.99. Now I'm showing you how to actually apply this while it's wet. When you wet it, it intensifies the color, so that's always a good thing. And you just want to have a little container of water next to you, using, as I always do, one little brush. I did not have to use, since I'm wetting it, I did not have to use a base. And I'm showing you that you don't have to use a base when you use these. And again, this is inexpensive makeup. Doesn't take a lot of money, you guys. So let me dive right in, because you know they're going to cut me off probably at 16 minutes. Alright, so what I did was I applied that white to the base. I mean to the eye. And I just simply dipped my brush into water. As you can see, it's wet. And I just simply went and made sure I went all around the whole little ball. Now you don't want to get it too wet, you guys. The reason why is because I'm going to show you what's going to happen. It winds up being a little translucent, as you can see. So what we're going to do is, because I just did it for y'all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to see how it's not sticking on all the way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is wet my brush a little bit. And I'll let you guys know, because you know I use one brush when I am wiping off. I'll let you guys know. I'm just going back into the eyeshadow. And as you can see, it's now sticking because I wiped the brush off. So you want it wet, but you don't want to dip it. If you dip it all the way in the water, you want to just, clean it off. Clean the brush off before you dip it in the eyeshadow. Because you want it wet, but you don't want it submerged. You don't want it like dripping wet. This is going to be quick. Like I said, inexpensive. Not going to take a whole bunch of time. I'm cleaning my brush off. We're going to go into the blacks. This is the blackest of the black that's on this. I'm dipping it into my water, but then I'm dabbing it on my tissue, and then I'm just going to go into this black, you guys, like so. Okay. Going along your crease. And as you know, you'll be able to see the end results after it's all done, pulled together, on my next video. I'm going to be doing several videos today, you guys. They're going to be very informative. As I stated on my brow video, I'm going to be doing a video telling you how I was able to start my businesses since I've been 20 years old on literally no money and often no grants. And maybe you can apply if needed, or if you're interested, you can apply it to some of the things that you may want to do for the upcoming year. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm wiping my brush off, you guys. Going over where the line stops with that black and just going over it just because I want to soften that line a little bit to create that more fading effect. We're going to go over top of that white, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go into my concealer pad. As you all know, I'm going to use this as my highlight, you guys. This cream color, pale. Taking the same brush that I've already wiped off. Taking my finger and just so I can have more control over using that same brush, doing like that. Like so. Going to go back in to that cream color. Taking my finger like so. Now we're going to go over top of that white and that black again. Right now I'm just blending. We're going to go over top of that white. I'm cleaning my brush off, by the way. We're going to go into this white, and we're going to also fix the crease, as you can see. We're at 8 minutes, so we're doing great, you guys. I'm just simply dabbing the brush in the water very, very little, very lightly. And I'm just applying that white just to darken it on my lid. And you can just continue to work your way up so you can do the entire lid with the white. Like so. See how bright it is now? Then we're going to go into that black. Wiping my brush off and just putting a tad bit of water on my brush. Going into the baked eyeshadows now, the black color. And we're going to just turn it till it's like skinny, like that. And go across that crease. Then you're going to fan upwardly. Like so. Fan upwardly after you cut that crease. Like so. Fan upwardly after you cut that crease. Like so. We're going to let that dry for a second, and then we're going to blend it on out. But while we're waiting, we can go ahead and clean up that corner, that outer V, and create that soft edge that we want. Like so. As we're still waiting for that to dry a little bit more, we're going to clean our brush off real good so we can start the blending. Because you see how it's a sharp line? You can see where the white and the black separates. We want to blend that out. That's the goal, to blend it out. So I'm just cleaning my brush off, you guys. And we can start the blending. Just going back and forth, you guys, over that line. And I'm going to close my eye in a minute when I move this brush, and I'm going to show you how the line is not going to be sharp like it was. Do you see how it's blending out, you guys? Alright, now you see how that black line is separating from the highlight? We're going to work on blending that out as well. Cleaning my brush off so that I can control the level of black, or the intensity of black. And we're just going to go back and forth. And you're going to see how when I move the brush, it's going to be a more fading effect versus it being a line that clearly separates the black from the highlight. Do you see how it's blending more? And the reason why I did this color is because of my earrings, for one. And they're really heavy. These are like diamonds around it. And because of this shirt, as you can see, it has silver and black and white. And then it has, I like the way things are cinched. You already know that, so the bottom is like that. Just continuing to blend to make that fading effect. Like so. Alrighty, you guys, so that is how we create this look that I am wearing today. You can of course add your Room lashes, and you will be able to see in the other videos the end results of it all. So on that note, you guys, I love you all so much. I thank you for tuning in. Continue to be blessed. Make sure you tune into the rest of the videos.